Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. Do we have anyone who joined newly for this course today? I repeat, do we have anyone who joined newly for this course today? Andrea, are you the new one for today? Okay. So let's repeat what we have discussed yesterday. So this is a Java 9 and 11 features course. We have completed Java 8. If you would like to look at the Java 8 videos in 9 and 11, then you can enroll for Java 8, 9, 11, or you can enroll for 9 and 11. So the only for 9 and 11, the fee structure would be around 2,500. For all the three, it would be 800 or 4,000. And videos will be provided up to 3 months access. There is no need to pay anything extra for videos. No, yesterday we looked at the overview of what are the Java 9 features we are going to cover and what are the Java 11 features we are going to cover. And then we started with the JShell. Okay. So can someone tell me what is a JShell? Who are present yesterday? What is a JShell?
JShell
Have
is
you
a
guys-
REPL tool present in Java 9.
Yeah. So what is the advantage of having the JShell?
Without creating a class, without creating a main method, you have to execute your logic in command prompt.
Yeah. So whichever the code that you want to execute, just copy, write that code and then execute it. Correct?
Yes.
Now. So have you guys practiced JShell or opening the JShell at your home? Were you able to do open the JShell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how can I open the JShell from the command prompt?
Type JShell.
We need to enter the command called JSHELL, JShell. So that means in order to, if the Java 9 is not installed, can I get the JShell?
No.
That means the prerequisite for the to have the JShell is Java 9 or later
No.
version of Java should be 9. Later version of Java 9 should be installed on your machine. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So once we get to the JShell, so we can see whenever we enter the JShell command, we should be able to see welcome to JShell. That means JShell is started and you can see the JShell. Correct? Now. So that means any code that we wanted to write, we can write here directly. If I want to print system.out.println hello world. So can I write only system.out.println and get the output, or do I need to write the class and main method in a notepad?
Not needed.
Not required.
So in the notepad, if I want to do it, I have to write everything, correct? But here in the JShell, I don't need to write anything, correct? Main method and all are those not required. So whatever the statement I want to execute or whatever the logic I want to execute, I just write that. Automatically, it will provide the output. That means it is a developer friendly. It is only for the developer, nothing related to the production and all. Okay. So it will be required for the developer. For example, this will be useful when uh, assume that you are working in a computer where the Eclipse, Notepad, like those are not available. Notepad might be available, but Eclipse and all those are not available. But you are trying to, by looking at the Splunk logs, you are trying to find out what is the production root cause of the production issue. Something by looking at the logs, you will get the exception line number, etc. Then you go to that code. In that line number, there will be some Java code, correct? Now, if you are getting some exception, then what you can do, you copy that code and then execute here, put it here, and then immediately you can say what might be the issue, correct? Generally, what you need to do, you create a class, main method, and then do. That is one way. But those are also not needed, and like with a less fraction of time, you are able to get it. So that is the advantage of JShell. So JShell is a developer-friendly tool. JShell is also called as REPL tool. REPL. What is the meaning of REPL? REPL. What is the abbreviation?
Read, evaluate.
R for read, E for evaluate, P for perform or print. You can say, okay, and L for loop. Loop means perform all the above things again, correct? So this is why the JShell is called as a REPL tool. Okay. Now this is what we have started discussing about this one JShell. We have written a method, we have written a variable, we have added a add method, we have directly performed system.out.println 10 plus 20. What is that? So there are many things that we have to learn, but this is what we have discussed yesterday. Does anyone has any questions so far?
Sir, this is Krishna here. Can you share me the exact link where I can download this Java 9? I was trying, but I'm getting different links actually.
So the one you need to go for is Oracle.
Oracle website.
Go to Google, Java 9 free download. Okay, just enter. See the first one.
Oh, okay, first link. Oh, okay.
See, wherever you see Oracle,
okay,
like it may be the second link or it may be a first link. Oracle website. See now why you are going for a Java archive downloads? Why not Java download? If you just go for a oracle.com, the latest version that will be available for you is 8 and 11 or 17. Okay, but 9 is not a what you call LT long term support release. So that's the reason see they have released 9, but it is not a long term support. So they just have done some changes and then they have released it. But if for the production release, if you want to buy, then you can buy 8. Now 8 is no longer available. So the only thing that you can buy is 11. So from 11, they are providing the support. So that means whenever you are buying 11, obviously you will get 9 features and then you will get a support for 9 also, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you download 11 and then install, then also you can open the JShell, but only for 9 you wanted to do that also it is possible. You go to this website.
Okay,
Let me copy this one and put it in the chat. Let me put this in the chat. Yeah, I hope you are able to access it now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now if you come down, so here you can see SC development. SC is nothing but like see, in the Java there are E version, ME version, and SC version. Okay, E version will be used for enterprise edition. That is nothing but a web-based application. ME is for mobile edition. SC is for only core Java. Okay. Now whichever you want, you can select it and then execute. Based on your operating system, you select it, click it, automatically you will get it. Okay. Now let me show you another thing is. So whenever you download Java, in Java 8, do we see the rt.jar? Where the Java will be installed in your machine by default?
Programs Java.
C drive, program files, Java folder, correct? This is a by default path. Can you modify this path? Yes, no? While installing the while installing the Java, by default, this is the path that is taken, whatever may be the laptop. Okay. If you want to modify, you can modify it. Okay. Now here, if I look at Java, see, these are the versions that are installed on my machine. Now, if I look at 1.8, see inside JRE, there is a library folder, and inside library folder, are you able to see rt.jar?
Yes.
In this rt.jar, what will be available?
Source code.
What source code? Predefined Java classes, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
All the classes provided by Java, like classes, interface, enum, everything. Like that means predefined Java source code will be available in the rt.jar. Now let us go for Java 9. So here, can I say that this is a Java 9 version? Yes. Go inside this. So are you able to see JRE folder? No. So here, so from Java 9 onwards, rt.jar is not available. So what is the reason and all? We are going to look at in the module. So there is a concept called as platform module system. We are going to look at that, but I just wanted to show you some introduction saying that. So from Java 9 onwards, rt.jar is not available. rt.jar has been divided into multiple modules. From Java 9 onwards, whenever you develop a project, you need to create a module. So what is a module? What does it contain? Everything we are going to discuss in the further classes. So are you able to see one folder called JMod? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this JMods is nothing but Java modules. So in the RT.jar, around 5,400 classes will be present. All those classes are divided into multiple modules. Why it is divided? What are the advantages? Don't worry at this point of time. We have a detailed discussion for that. We are going to discuss about that. But whatever the classes that are present in the RT.jar, those are divided into 98 modules. You can see how many are there here? 98 items are there. That each item is a module. So now if you want to look at for example, you want to see array list source code. Earlier, what you used to do? You used to open the RT.jar, correct?
Yes.
Now you need to open this from Java 9. If you want to see the source code, then what you need to do? You open java.base.jmod. That means there is a module called java.base. That is a base module for the object is a class, which is a parent for every class, right? Similarly, so from Java 9, the Java has become the modular. So java.base is the base module, so which contains some classes. So the classes that are present in the RT.jar are divided into 98 modules. Because see, let me open the RT.jar and show you the difference, and then let me open the J.base. See, let me open the RT.jar. See, in the RT.jar, are you able to see Sun? That means there is a package called Sun. So you are able to see Sun, Applet, Audio, AWT, Cobra. There are some other packages. And inside the Java also, util package, time package, security package, RMI package. Okay. Now let us open the JMod. JMod is present in the Java 9, right? Let me go to the Java folder, JDK 9, and then open the JMod. Now let me open the java.base module only. See here, in the java.base module, if you open this one, classes, see what are the under Java. See here in the RT.jar under the Java, how many packages are available, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. But under the java.base, how many are there? Do you have all the 14?
No.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is there. Now, for example, if you look at here, RMI. So java.rmi, there is a package. Under this, there are classes, some like remote class, not some are the other classes like server exception, something. So this is a class which is present under java.rmi package. In the java.base module, do you have the RMI package?
No.
No. Where this is present? This is been changed into another package called java.rmi. Look at here. There is a module called java.rmi.jmod. Open this one. So see java.rmi. Am I able to see this server? Just now I will see server exception. See, is it present in the java.rmi package? It's a separate module. Now, whenever you are working with, for example, you are writing a hello world.java program. At that time, do you need this RMI package? Just tell me, like if you want to execute just a main method, which states system.out.println hello world. At that time, do you need the math package, net package, NIO, RMI packages?
Not required.
I mean, like if you want, you can use it. But to execute that, those classes are not required. So, but whether it's required or not, whenever you run the program, can I say that all the classes in the RT.jar will be loaded to your runtime?
Yes.
So when it loads, obviously it will occupy the memory. So unnecessarily, you are occupying the memory for the classes which you don't require. Correct? Correct. Yeah. But by using this, now assume that you are using a JMod. Now here by default, java.base module will be available. Okay. No other modules will not be available directly. You need to explicitly use it. So now can I say that if I use RT.jar, the amount of memory will be occupied at runtime will be more than the java.base, correct? Java.base is not having all the packages, correct? Only like at least like some array list, time package, text package, some packages are there. Now, can I say if I create a Java module using the Java 9 project, which will occupy lesser space than the RT project in the Java 8?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the advantage. Like whenever you are see, whenever you open any mobile application in your phone, even if you open Google Pay or Phone Pay, on the starting, if it is taking time, does that irritate you, or you feel good?
So much irritation.
So much irritation, right? So how can they reduce the time? That means whenever you open the app, can I say that internally whatever the like code that whatever you are have written the code, that should be loaded. So that means if the loading time is more, the time taken for the app to be open time also will be more, correct? So that means if you are loading the less classes, then it will be fast, correct? So that is
Yes.
what happens in the modularity. So when the Java has introduced the modularity, the main purpose is you are not going to like unnecessarily all the see in the RT.jar around 5,400 classes are there. Just to run a Java hello world program, we don't require all of those in the runtime. So we require only some classes. So that's the reason entire RT.jar has been divided into 98 modules. Whenever you write a program, by default java.base module will be available. But if you want any other modules like RMA module or currently you do not have the JDBC, correct? So if you want to have the JDBC and etc., you need to specifically mention that I want this module. How to mention and all we are going to see. We are going to create a project and see. Okay, but this is a modularity. Now from Java 9 onwards, if you want to see the source code, where do you go? Depending on which module, correct? Based on the package, you need to go to the corresponding module. Now, if I want to see array list source code, where should I go? Java.base. If you look at here, java.util package is there. So java.util array list.java. That means source code will be common. There is no change to the source code, nothing. Okay. But only thing is from the rt.jar, it has been divided into multiple modules. And instead of looking at the rt.jar, from Java 9 onwards, java.base module or whichever the module you want, you can open it. See, am I able to see the java.rma? Hope you understand the difference, where to see the source code, etc. now.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Prathamesh, you have to log in to download the code. Anything, any questions, guys, so far? Don't worry. See, what is the advantage of this platform module system? How can I mention that whether it which module I have to use the reference and all? That concept we are going to look at under the Java platform module system. Why am I explaining this one is, so from Java 9, if you wanted to see the source code, the rt.jar will not be there, then you will be confused. So that is what I'm changing. I'm telling that there is no rt.jar from Java 9. That rt.jar divided into 98 modules. Whichever the module you want, same wise, open the decompiler and open the code here. Or else you can open the Java source code also. Let me open this one, array list, Control Shift T, array list.java. See java.util. So now let me do this one. So now look at where this class is present, java.util. Look at here. See the under java.util array list.class is present. Okay. Now let us see where this is present. See, are you able to see java.base or rt.jar? Java.base, correct? It's a module. So it is present in the java.base module. Look at here, there are some other modules will also be present. See, java.compiler transfer, but I'm not using it, but java.base is the module. So why am I getting this one? Because my like 11 is installed. So when I look at it, it is going for the 11 version. Any doubts, anyone so far? Yes, no, or should I repeat anything? Yes, Melvin, whatever you said is correct. So, but there are some like I see here, whenever you are using a jar file, there may be a possibility that whenever you are, in my runtime, there is a jar in the class path or build path. If I run the program, Whether the class is present or not, it will be looked at by the runtime. So there may be whenever you are executing a Java program, there may be a possibility that you may get a no class found error or no class definition found error. But whenever you are using the modularity, so once you run the program, first itself, the Java will check that whether all the classes, whether it's a compile time or runtime, are present in this program to run the execution or not. So there is no possibility of getting a no class definition found error that I am going to explain later point. That is another advantage of modularity. Yes, Melvin. Okay. Now let us look at further on the JShell. Now, in order to open the JShell, we need to enter a command called JShell, and then it will be open. Now, so now there are some terminologies. What are those terminologies? Let us look at it. So, can I write a package statement in the JShell?
No.
No. Only the package statement is not possible in the JShell. So this is one of the interview questions that may ask you. What are the Java statements that I cannot write? You cannot write a package statement. Okay. Next, there is a concept of snippet. So there is one terminology. So now what we are going to look at here is in the JShell, there are some different terminologies. Like in the Java, you have a variables, methods, integer. Like variables is nothing but any integer variable or double or something. Now you have a wrapper classes, you have a methods, you have exceptions, right? Similarly, some wordings are present in the JShell. The first wording is called a snippet. Now, what is a snippet? Now the question will be asked, what is a snippet? A snippet is something, any valid statement in JShell, any valid Java statement in JShell is called as a snippet. Now, can I say that system.out.println, is it a Java statement or not?
Yes.
That's a snippet. Int I equal to 10, is it a valid statement in Java?
Yes.
This is also a snippet. Okay. Now let me take string s equal to 10. Is it a valid statement?
No.
No.
Okay. Let me put now. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. That means any valid statement in Java that you are writing in the JShell is called as a snippet. Now let me create public void add now. If I close it now, can I say that this is a method? Correct. Is it a valid method, valid statement in Java?
Yes.
Yeah, that means this method is also called as a snippet. That means any valid Java code that you write in the JShell is called as a snippet. Okay, it can be a method, it can be, no, you can also write interface. Look at here. Interface test. What does the interface can contain?
Abstract.
Methods, static methods, default, private method.
Okay. What is the error? Tell me, guys. Why it is showing the compilation error?
It has to come before void.
Yeah, that means method should contain the return type immediately before it, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So these kind of silly mistakes you will do. Okay. Now this you will get to practice all of this when you write the code in the Java notepad or like JShell, correct? Now let me run. Now can I say that interface is also a valid Java code?
Yes.
Now let me create class test repeated class. Okay, that means already test is present. Let me put test1. Is it a valid statement in Java creating a class without main? Can I create a class without a method also?
Yes.
Yes. So that means can I say all these are the valid statements?
Yes.
So what is a snippet? A snippet is nothing but any valid Java code that you are writing in the JShell is called as snippet. Any valid Java code that is written in J shell is called as snippet. Okay. Any doubts, anyone? So all these things are there in the notes as well. Like, let me show you the notes. So I'll be sharing the notes once the enrollments are done for the new guys. Once that is done, I'll be sharing these notes. Okay. How to open the J shell, commands of J shell we are going to look at. Okay. Now advantages of a J shell we have seen. You don't need to write the code and all. Okay. Come open the editor, save the program, compile the program, run the program. All these are not required. Okay. Now let us look at. See, package declarations are not allowed. Okay. Now, what is it? See, what is a snippet in J shell? Any valid Java statement is called as a snippet in J shell. Correct? Done. Now, so now here I have created many snippets. Can I say that I have created many snippets?
Yeah.
Now, how to see all the snippets present in the J shell? How to see all the snippets present in J shell? Okay. Now, there is a command called /list. See, first I have created a println int I equal to 0, sorry, 10 s add method. The test interface is overridden by, see here. What happens in the J shell is if you are using a same variable or same interface name or second time, then it will be overridden. So interface is overridden by the class test. So it is replaced by this one. So that means if you want to see all the snippets present in J shell, that means if you want to see all the valid Java statement that you have written in the J shell, you can use a /list command. Okay. If you want to see the imports also, /list -all. See, it is giving you the imports, and is it giving you the interface test also or not? That means here in this one, am I getting an error? Compilation error. See, this is the one first I have written. Here, did I get the compilation error or not? Because before the add method, I have used the abstract keyword. That means /list-all will give you the all the Java statements, whether it's a compilation issue, whether it's inactive statements and all it will give you. So now the second question that will be asked is, how can I see all the available snippets in the J shell? You can use a command called /list. Okay, or you can use a command called /list-all. This will give you all the available snippets in the J shell. Any questions? Guys, please respond yes, no, or you can put it in the chat so that we can forward.
No.
Next. Yeah, if no questions, then we'll move forward. Okay. Now this is fine. Now here, see here, let me write one program. Somewhere I'm just writing some sample program. Now, for example, int c equal to 10 plus 20. Okay. Now this out. See, what is the output of this statement? Line number 14. 30. Now this c is a variable, correct? Okay. Now instead of this, can I keep a variable name as a $C or $1? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That means this is a value. See, that means whenever you are putting a $1, what does it mean? It's a variable name. Variable name can be anything in Java, correct?
Yes.
Now, what is the output of this line number 14? $1.
Same.
30.
So $1 is a variable name which is containing the value of 10 plus 20, correct? Now let us do. Now if now here, whenever you do, like instead of this one, if I do now here, let us do this one. System.out.println 10 plus 20. So when I say system.out.println 10 plus 20, what does it mean? It will print 30. That means so here 10 plus 20, the addition is performed. And can I say that this addition will be stored in some variable and then it is displaying automatically?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Now execute the same statement here. Or else let us do 10 plus 20. See, 10 plus 20, what is the value? 30. So in order to store the 30, you need some variable or not?
Yes, sir.
So that here, can I say that $8 is a variable name?
Yes, sir.
Who has created, did I create the dollar? See here, in this program, into $1 equal to 10 plus 20. That means who has created? Did I create this $1 variable, or does the compiler has created?
We created.
We created. As a developer, I created. Okay. But here in the J shell, this $80, it's a valid variable. So which is holding the addition of the two numbers, like 10 plus 20. Now, who has created this one? This the developer has created or the compiler has created?
Okay.
Compiler, correct? So there are three types of variables. There are three types of variables. So the first one in the J shell, there are three types of variable. The first variable name is scratch variable. Okay. What is a scratch variable? A scratch variable is something which is created by the J shell. So now here, whenever, what is the operation that you are performing? 10 plus 20. So when 10 plus 20, J shell will perform. So in order to display what is the 10 plus 20 is nothing but 30, right? So in J shell needs something to store this value, correct? So how can you store the value in the Java? By using a variable. So J shell will create internally one variable, any variable. So here the variable name is $8. That means what is a scratch variable? A variable that is created by the J shell is called as a scratch variable. What is a scratch variable? A variable that is created by the J shell is called as a scratch variable. Now, later after some time, I want to print the value of $8. So here, once if I create a variable here, so $1 is containing 10 plus 20. Now, if I want to print that $1, can I do like this one, $1 or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Similarly, in the J shell, $8 is a variable that is created by a J shell. What does the $8 variable is holding? 30. Now, how can I print this value? Just I can do system dot out dot println followed by variable name, correct? What is the variable name here? $8. What it will print? 30, correct? So look at here, it is printing 30. Hope you understand now. So what is a scratch variable? A scratch variable is something which is created by the J shell. Okay. Now what is so there are another different variations like explicit variable, implicit variable. So here in the notes I have mentioned scratch variable. To hold some temporary values, J shell uses some variable. Those are called as scratch variables. Okay. Variables are created by J shell are called as scratch variables. So I have written the examples also. Okay. Now let us look at package. Okay. Now there are another variables called explicit variables, implicit variables. Implicit variables are nothing but a scratch variables only, which are created by J shell. Explicit variables are nothing but a variables which are created by the programmer. Now here in this, look at here line number, this line number, int I equal to 10. So this I variable, who has created it? That's the J shell or the developer?
Developer.
So that's the reason these explicit variables are the variables which are created by the developer. Okay. Implicit variables are the variables which are created by the J shell, is nothing but a scratch variable. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Now, if you don't want to these two lines in the Java code, what do you do? Either you remove it or you can comment it, correct? Like this. Yes or no? If I don't want some code in the Java program to be executed, I will comment the code or I will remove the code, correct?
Yes.
Now, similarly, if I don't want this I variable. Okay. Then, so can I say that this is a snippet? Whatever this one.
Yes, it's a value.
So -list /list -all. Can I say that this will print all the snippets, active and inactive? Now,
Yes.
if you look at here, this line numbers 1, 2, see here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, and then this is a snippet. What is the Java code? So this is called snippet ID. This one is one ID. 1 is a snippet ID, 2 is a snippet ID, 3 is a snippet ID. Here this E1 is also a snippet ID, 5 is also a snippet ID. E1 means error. Here abstract is a, before I add method, I should mention void, but I have mentioned abstract. So it's an error. So, but that is also a Java code, correct? So this is called a error snippet. So these are the snippet ID. Now I want to remove this code. Then what I will do? Slash drop followed by snippet ID. So for int I equal to 10, what is the snippet ID? 2. Just I will mention 2. Done. See dropped variable I. Here, look at here, dropped variable I. Now I want to see whether it is dropped or not. What I will do? Hyphen list slash all. See here I is there, but later it will print inactive and active. Let me do only slash all. Are you able to see I variable now here? Inside this add method is there, but global variable it is not. Now let us remove this add method. If you want to remove the or drop the snippet, what is the command? Slash drop snippet ID. What is the snippet ID? 4. Done. See, it is dropped. Now if you want to see whether it is dropped or not, this slash list. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Now see, if can I say that add method is dropped?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now there is another way also. Now I want to drop this one. So what is the one way you can do? Slash drop followed by the snippet ID. Okay. How do you know the snippet ID? This slash will give you the, whenever you enter this slash list, it will give you one number that is nothing but a snippet ID. Now I can also give this name also. Test1. With this test1, whatever it is there, it will drop. See? So that means this is another way. Now let me do slash list. See, the test1 class is also removed, correct? So one way is slash drop followed by the snippet ID or slash drop followed by the variable name. Now I want to drop this S variable. Then what I will do? Slash drop space S. See, dropped variable S. So whatever, see here, whenever you mention test1, it will internally identify what is this test1. It can be a class, it can be an interface, it can be a variable name, it can be a method name, anything. It will identify it and then it will drop it. The one way you can use a drop statement is followed by the snippet ID or the followed by the method name, class name, interface name, variable name, anything. Hope you understand, guys, how to drop. Any questions? Rambanu,
The scratch variable is
yeah, go ahead.
hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
The scratch variable is whenever created by implicitly create scratch variable whenever created implicitly. What is the data type it is created? Is it depend on
Automatically it depends. It depends what is the data that you have provided. See here,
Okay,
10 plus
user
20,
defined-
what it is? Yeah, you see, whenever you say 10 plus 20, what is the output? 30. So compiler will decide whether what kind of a data. Is it a string? Is it a number long or something? It will be decided by the compiler because scratch variable is something which is created by the J shell. So J shell will decide it. Okay. Does it answer your question?
Okay, sir. Yeah. It might be user defined as well, right?
No, user defined variables are called as explicit variables. Variables created by the J shell are called as implicit variables or scratch variables. See,
No,
explicit,
suppose my
the
data-
name. Yeah.
Suppose I am doing operations on not primitive data types on user defined data type. That times it is also created.
Yes. What is the user defined data type? Tell me. You wanted to do some employee class or something?
Yeah.
So what is the exact operation? You tell me. Even if it is a user defined class, on top of the class you cannot perform anything, right? Yes or no? Internally, if you want to perform, if you want to do the inheritance or any other relationship, like you need to go inside it and then do it, right?
Yes.
It comes to the wrapper classes or primitive data types only, right? Whatever you
Yes.
do, so whenever you do some operation like addition, subtraction, or concatenation or anything, see, can you concatenate two employee objects?
No. We have to define explicitly.
Yeah, that means
For
So inside an employee, you might have a wrapper class, which is a string or integer or primitive int, long, double only. That means whenever you are clubbing these two employees, you have to go to the internal details of employee. It can be a wrapper class or it can be a primitive, correct? That means whenever you are,
Correct.
what are the possibilities of creating a scratch variable? It can be a wrapper class object or it can be a primitive object. So if I'm mentioning hi plus hello, let's do hi plus hello. What is the output? What do you think? It's a string, two wrapper classes, correct? String is a class in Java. I am concatenating two strings using a plus operator. See, hi, hello. And what is that variable it is created? It's $10. So $10 is nothing but what kind of a variable? Is it a string or int?
String.
It should be a string, correct? Now, how does it define? It define, so this $10, the type of this $10, whether it's an int, so all the possibilities of a $10 would be wrapper class or a primitive, correct? Anything else? No, right? So that 10 will be decided by the JShell.
So automatically the $10 will come.
Yeah, see here, whenever you perform hi and hello, what is the output? Hi, hello. So you need some place to store this variable, correct? See, whatever after this concatenation, are you getting some value?
My doubt is it is random, right?
Yes, $10 is random. See, how it is follow? Till now 9 is there, correct? What is the next value? $10. Now, if I do like something again, hello 1. So $11 will come. It is following internally. It is random value.
Snippet
Slash
ID.
list. Yeah, snippet ID will be auto generated.
But dollar will
11.
come.
Now next snippet will come as 12. Okay. It is decided by the JShell.
Okay.
Yes, Melvin. Yeah, it is type inference. It is called as a type inference. So that type inference we'll get to know more on the whenever we discuss about Java 10, so Java 11, there is one feature called type inference from Java 10. So that I will be discussing. You will get more clarity on that. Okay. So any doubts so far? How to create a snippet? What is a scratch variable? What is the explicit variable? How to drop a snippet? Anyone? Yeah. Okay. If no question, then let's go further. Okay. Okay, now let us look at, see, in JShell, two variables with the same name is not allowed. If you declare, the variable will contain the whole data. Now let us create now here in this Java, in this code, int I equal to 10, string I equal to hello. Is it allowed? Can you, what is the, why am I getting a compilation error?
Same variable.
Duplicate variable, correct?
Already defined, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Debendra, as I mentioned, I will be sharing these notes after once the Monday class is completed. So then I will be sharing the notes. So here, so that's a duplicate variable. That means duplicate variables are not allowed in Java, correct? But what happens in the JShell? So now int I equal to, now let's int I1 equal to 10. Okay. Now string I1 equal to hi. Am I getting a compilation error? No. That means whenever you are putting, see here I am using the same I1 variable. What the JShell will do internally is, so this no longer will be available. So this I1 value will be overridden by the high value and the I1 data type will be changed to the string. That means if you are using the same variable name, previous value will be overridden by the latest value and the data type also will be changed. Now what I will do, system dot out println. If I do like this, println I1. If I get 10, that means it is not overridden. If I get high, then it is overridden, correct? See, I'm getting high.
That's why the interface is converted into class.
Yes.
Previously.
Yes. That means not only variable. Now let me do the same thing. So that's the reason I did not concentrate much on that. So interface test I created. Let me not to create any abstract method, just create it. So now here replaced test now, or else let us create interface add one. Okay, I'm creating one interface. Now I'm closing the bracket. So can I say that I have created an interface? Now, so is it, can I put the same class name also same thing? Public class add one. If I do like this and then close it, then what happens? Previous interface will be overridden by the class. Look at here. Replaced class add one. That means earlier add one is the interface. Now, since say you have used the same name, it does not throw the compilation error. It will automatically replace it. So it can be for variable or method, anything. Hope you get it, guys. So in JShell, two variables with the same name is not allowed. If you declare the variable with if you declare the variable, will hold the latest value. So I have mentioned the code as well here. See here, now there will be a question. See, slash list will give you all the snippets, correct? That means when I say snippet, it can be any Java code, but you want to see only the variables. So here, out of this program, out of this all these lines, can I say that this is not a variable, correct? This is not a variable, but you want to see only variable. Then you have to use a command called /var. It will give you only variables. Look at here, $8, $10, $11, 1, I1. So these are the only variables. Hope you understand. Yeah. Okay, I'll come to this later. Now let's look at, so I can also create a method, public void subtract. System.out.println. Okay, done. End brace, done. Now see, I created a method. So if I do list, I will get this method also. All I will get, and I will get this method also. But I want to see only methods. Only variables means /vars. Only method means /methods. See, only method. Hope you understand, guys. So there are many. So now writing here, writing this Eclipse or looking at here, it is difficult. So you want something to be opened in a window. Then what you can do is you can enter the /edit command. Just enter /edit. /edit. You will get one window. Look at here. See, this window has come. See, there is a JShell edit pad. Now here, if you want to remove this one, this code, you want to remove all this code, just remove this. That means select it. You click on delete button. Instead of doing it in the JShell, you can do it here and then click on accept. That means it will go back to the accept and then exit. Done. Now let's do /list. See, okay, like what happened? I think it has not saved. Okay. /edit. Now in this interface, let me add one variable or one abstract method. Int x equal to 10. Okay, I have added. Now let us come back. Accept. See, replaced interface test. Look at here. Whenever I edit, see, let me add it in the add method. So here, what I'm doing in the add, I'm doing into v equal to 10. So here, currently in the JShell command window, you can see nothing. Correct? This is the last command. Replaced interface test. Now, so here, what I did, I have modified the class code. So I'm then clicking on accept. It will go back to the JShell. Look at here. See, replaced class add one. Correct? Now, if you want to execute some command, now you can write the code here. You can modify the code here. If you don't feel that writing the code in the JShell is not comfortable, then you enter /edit command. It will open the JShell window, another window, which is user friendly. Now you click on exit. Okay, done. Again, it has come. Let's click on edit, exit, done. Now let me do /list. See, x equal to 10, v equal to 10. So you want to write, you can write the code in the JShell window, or you enter this /edit, then it will create one separate window. Here also you can write the code. And then if you want this code to be reflected in the J shell, just click on accept. And if you don't want, cancel. If you want to exit, click on exit. So that is the editor is for the user friendly. That's it. Okay. So any questions so far? Don't worry, this will be for the developer friendly. And then if you have this knowledge, like if you practice these commands for 1 or 2 times, it would be easy for you guys. No, you are not going to use this in the project, but it is used for the developer friendly. Okay. There may be a possibility that this can be what is a J shell, what are the different J shell commands, what is the advantage of a J shell, etc. will be asked in the interview. Any questions, anyone?
Sir, if you want to remove multiple statements.
Yeah, I'll explain that. Drop followed by snippet IDs or method names you can give, I think. Just try a /drop followed by the snippet IDs. Anything else? Anyone?
Sir, they added this JSON in which version?
Java 9.
Can we do the coding for this one from the Eclipse also?
Why do you need Eclipse when you have a J shell, right? Correct?
Okay.
See,
Okay, sir.
Eclipse, see, what is the why you are using J shell? The Eclipse means you can do whatever you want to do. Eclipse, in the Eclipse, you want to execute this system.out.println hello world. You need to write a class, you need to write a main method and then execute it. Anyways, you are doing there. But what is the advantage of J shell? You don't need to write a class, you don't need to write a main method, correct?
Sir,
It is
actually,
making your yeah.
Actually, today I joined first time the first class today
Okay.
only, and I joined late only, so I didn't got the full concept.
Okay.
So you were writing the code in
Whatever
the
I
mid
have
only I
explained is,
joined.
yeah. But from the time when you joined, were you able to understand whatever I explained?
Yes, I got, sir. Actually, it is similar to Java only. So most of the things were similar to Java only, and few things you told like we can edit the means whatever when we give the command like the list, it gives the all the
Yes.
codes what we written with the if we want
So
to drop also those things also I see in that one.
yeah. So this J shell, just a minute, Devendra. Just wait for some time. Yeah, Manish. So this J shell, yesterday we started discussing about the Java 9 and 11 features. Okay. So this course actually contains Java 8, 9, 11. 8 we have completed. So we started 9. So that's the reason we kept the demo classes. So these demo classes will be available till Monday. Tomorrow there is no class. The last demo class is on Monday. By Monday, we are completing the demo classes.
In this one, you are going to start from the Java 8 or from the 9 only?
From 9, Java 8 is already completed. If you want to enroll 8, 9, 11, you can do that. For 8, we will be able to provide you the videos. Okay. And you can go through the videos. Around 10 to 12 videos will be there. You can that is around 1.5 hours each session. You can fast forward it and then do it. And if you have any questions, you can note it down and then you can ask me in the further classes. Okay. And from 9-11, everyday class will be there at 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir,
And,
please provide your email ID also, sir, in the note.
Yeah. So
that we can directly write to you.
No. So you can, if you have anything, you can just contact the Ashok ID.
Okay, sir.
Because if you would like to enroll for this course, what happens is today after the class, you are going to get an email from the Ashok IT. In that email, if you would like to enroll for this course, how to do the enrollment. If you want to have the Java 8, 9, 11, the fee is 4,000. If you want to enroll only for 9 and 11, fee is 2,500. Okay. And the videos will be provided to you up to 3 months. You don't need to pay extra. You don't need to pay anything extra. Free of cost. We are providing you the videos that you can listen to these videos till 3 months. Any number of times. Okay. And the notes also will be shared.
And this course is going to continue till, means what would be the duration?
15 to 20 days. With I'm thinking like by October 15th or 20th, like 15th week, we are going to complete this course. maximum of
Okay,
15
sir.
to 20 days.
Okay, sir.
So any other questions, Manish? So so today you are going to get an email. In that email, yesterday class link also will be available. You can watch that class so that you will get more idea.
Okay, sir.
And if you want to enroll, in the email, the instruction also will be provided. You just follow the instructions so that you can be enrolled. If you have any doubts, go to Google. Do you know how to contact Ashok IT? What's the contact number, etc.?
Yes, I have, sir.
Okay, then just call that number. You can talk to the admin and you can get the details.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Divendra, go ahead now. Your question.
No, so what I wanted to say is that they introduced JSON as a part of Java 9 because if you want to test some piece of code, whether it is working fine or not, instead of making an entire class and writing a method, and inside that method you have to write your piece of code, right?
Yes, Jeshal. Yes, that is the advantage.
In the JSON file, you can write your code and test it directly.
Yes. You don't need to compile. You don't need to run. You don't need to write a main method. You don't need to write a class. Whatever the business logic that you are going to write inside a method, you copy paste and put it in the JShell and then execute directly.
Yes, correct.
So it's a developer friendly. I hope you are not present in the yesterday class, maybe, right? Fine. Any other questions, anyone? Any new joiners today? Okay. Harish, Manish, Melvin, any questions? Sohini, Shesha, Sangram, Sunil.
No, Karthik, I don't have any question. No, Karthik.
No, sir.
Samir, are you the new ones? Samir Arora? Or you are part of Java features batch itself?
This is my first class.
Okay, Samir. So, but hope you understand this one, right?
Yeah, I'm able to understand because I know Java 8, so I
Okay.
need to follow.
Okay. So if you would like to enroll for this course, just follow the instructions on the email. Okay. And if you are joining the first class, yesterday class video also will be shared with you on the email. So just look at the yesterday video because like, see, what is a JShell I have explained from the starting, but yesterday also we looked at something. So if you are interested, you can watch the yesterday video as well. And tomorrow there will be no class, and Monday will be the last demo class. So I request you to, if you are interested, please enroll for this course so that we are going to further continue with all the Java 9 features and 11 features. And if you are interested, you can enroll for 8 also. You just need to mention which you are interested in, like 8, 9, 11 or only 9 and 11. So based on 8, 9, 11 means 4,000 you need to pay. 9 and 11 means 2,500. So from Tuesday onward, I can provide you the notes, guys. Yeah, Melvin, do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Sir, like BS will have a JRE path installed, right? So in that case, we have to configure to JMods folder, or we are.
Yes. So whenever if you look at the Java archive, the one Oracle web link I have given, so it has the JRE path also.
Okay.
If no question, that's all for today, guys. Have a happy weekend and we'll see you back on Monday. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you.